And we are back. Had a slight bit of technical difficulty on my end, but welcome to part two. And joining us for part two, we have our wonderful cook ever, or Grog.
Hello.
So, take no offense, Grog, but the captain and her daughter just went out for a fine meal.
I
I even took that archer with me and bought him a fine meal.
And
No, I'm kidding. There's the way that he can just wake up with a horror gasp. And it was like, I thought I was serving raw fish. Good thing it was just a nightmare.
The acid in the lime cooks it, you heathen.
exactly.
Ceviche.
So yeah, you guys just had a fine meal. Castana made
Well,
a big, I don't want to say scene, but there were a lot of,
food, babe.
there's a lot of people talking about that very nice, sweet Al Shaket girl. I'm so glad that someone adopted her and got her out of that awful ghetto.
I hate these fucking racists.
We can use it. We can use it.
But yeah, and you get a lot of people who come up and like, oh, aren't you just such a sweet little girl? You are such a kind-hearted woman for saving such a sweet little girl.
That's not the way he'd tell it most of the time.
I will act absolutely proper and smile and be oh so cute. Do you need an acting?
Yeah.
Bam. Plus whatever the IQ difference is.
It's just like blowing my mind right now.
Because you only get the sass.
Staring at you.
Yep. All right. So Castana really is like gonna be the talk of the town. Definitely. People will be speaking of such a sweet little dark-skinned girl.
Fucking racist bastards.
Oh yeah, they're terrible.
We're gonna rob the shit out of him.
These are basically the equivalent of like modern day suburban white people.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah. So cool. Well, you guys have dinner, and that goes fairly well. Anything else you want to be doing this evening?
other than bed, no. We got stuff to do during the day because the white yuppies are out during the daytime.
What crew and officers that are roaming around town, I think they've probably got orders to try and figure out where this guy lives. It's probably easier for them in, dingy locations to just be like, oi, you're this guy, where's he live?
Oh yeah, like everybody disappeared. Like I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find a single one of your guys inside the walls.
Cool shit.
Like,
well, hopefully one of the ones that can read or write got an address and wrote it down for.
Okay. Well, anything else you're doing this evening?
Not me.
I'd like to just strut around town a bit, I think.
Oh, if she's doing that, I will join her and
Yeah.
have also pleasant conversation and be oh so cute and drop keywords.
How big is this place? You've not got the scale on, but how long would it take to walk around this big main road here?
Oh, you know what? I can fix that.
It reminds me of that one town from that one Pokemon game.
Very specific.
I
The one that's based in France?
think so. It's got a tower at the center.
Yes. The one that's based in France.
Electric type
Yep.
gym.
Yep. Yeah, unless anything happens, I think we're just trying to get our presence more seen.
Okay, probably not. We probably just walk up and down this road, I think. If
Oh,
that.
geez,
This place
yeah.
is fucking huge. Jesus, not even that.
Yeah, this is a very big city.
Actually, we shouldn't do that. We really shouldn't. I'll actually take you aside. Mother, at this, we'd probably need to rent a coach.
You're right. Back to the ship for now. Yeah, we were probably already walking like an hour just to get to the place.
Sorry, the grid was bothering me. Yeah, it took a little bit to get. You guys are docked like.
There, yeah.
There you go. You're all docked there. So.
Yeah, we walked like 6 kilometers ish, probably.
Okay, so yeah, you walked up towards the castle area.
How much for a cart? I don't think we would have walked in this
It would have been cheap.
carriage. Cheap as in like 2 GURPS bucks, 3 GURPS bucks, 5 GURPS bucks. I don't know what cheap is.
Oh, 10 GURPS bucks.
All right, I'll cover that.
Do it almost like a cab.
Yeah. But yes. That's it for me.
That is actually too big. That is a lot bigger than I wanted it. I'm sorry.
Jeez, be on top of things there, James. We're joking. I'm just
actually-
being mean to you.
That fucked it all up again.
Did you change the cell size?
There we go. Yes, that is a lot better.
And
It's
if you want, you can actually make the grid. If you want to keep the grid but get rid of things, you can just make it translucent 0.
Yeah, turn the opacity of grid lines to 0.
there we go.
That's the way I like to do it.
So that way there's the snapping.
Aha.
Still.
And you can still press Alt to not snap.
Oh, fair enough. Cool. All right, so yeah, you guys head back to the ship. Was that what I was
Yep.
hearing? Okay.
And sleep.
Yeah, you get back to the ship, you sleep, you wake up, and ship is still very much empty.
Of course it is.
Well, that's
I
no
s-
good.
I assume we still have some guards.
Oh, I mean, there was a few people that stayed behind, but it feels very empty. What with you four and like Armando and like 3 crew members.
One of those crew members is someone who like served me grandpa and he's got no legs and no teeth and he is presumed to be 141 years old.
Sure, why not? You've got one guy who's there who is well past drinking and fucking.
His one job is to transfer powder from kegs into, like little scooped bits to. He kind of just sits on floor doing that with his one eye and no teeth.
Yeah, something like
He
that.
gets confused and he thinks I'm my my own grandfather sometimes.
Exactly.
To be fair, I am wearing my grandfather's coat, trousers, and hat, I think.
Yeah, and actually, I think in the morning, you hear from the dock, you hear the voice of the harbor master. Hello, hello, Captain. May I have a word with you? I don't know why I'm Irish all of a sudden.
This the nerd from yesterday.
Yes.
Aye. Clerk, what can I be doing for you this?
Well, Captain, we just need your loading and unloading schedule so we can make sure to have the dock clear for that.
We haven't made our purchases yet, I'll say, walking over to Mom.
He like looks at you, petulant child, speaking out of turn.
Frown at him.
Did you say that, or just that was the look?
Yeah, that was the look.
When we know what we may be loading, we shall let you know.
Aye, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. He goes
At
off.
present, we're unloading nothing that I can't carry with my own hands in a single journey.
He'll like nod to that, and then he'll go to the next boat, and they're like already unloading, and he's like, "You don't have the time for that." And yeah, he's just going down and handling,
Alright.
managing the chaos.
Beat a sweat there for a second. Just a routine check, hopefully. If we got Minnow, like, hastily daubed on Cider's boat at minute.
I could make a little plaque. We'll make a placard that we can hook to the thing. I would have made that. Let's make that last night. Skills, calligraphy, or would this be painting? It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking thing.
Sick.
Yeah, you managed to scroll out a nice little.
Scroll out. It's fancy as shit, yo.
Okay, yes, you've got a nice lettering for Minnow.
I'll actually have to make over the next couple weeks a couple of these, just like our cover shit names.
Stickleback. Guppy.
A man comes down the dock and says, "Hi, my name is Gilligan. I need a ride on the Minnow." Did I just make myself sound really fucking old?
Yes, you
Probably.
did. It took me a minute, man.
With a boat in Gilligan's Island called the Minnow or something.
Yes,
Okay.
the SS Minnow.
Yeah, all I know of Gilligan's Island is references that have been made in other programs from much more recent times.
Okay.
Out of character. I don't think we have enough days to have enough seasons to host this Gilligan before we die.
Probably not. No. All right. So yeah. Morning comes
What a-
along.
Wait around for some crew to get back and then start asking them if they found out.
Yeah, they all start staggering in slowly, and they are not in great shape. Most of them look like they have yet to sleep.
Yeah,
Oi!
alright.
You shitheads. Do you have the location of any information on our mark?
Oh, not so loud, girl.
I will stop being loud once I have my information. I could sing a song.
Uh,
It's someone said song. Oh!
Oh my God! Shut up, House Reynolds. It's in the Castle district, not far from Castle. Uh,
Oh, we didn't get to sing our song. We got to F 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I think next time, Lassie. Don't worry.
Oh no,
Our
we
time
we
will
rolled it.
come.
We sang it.
I guess I'm gonna go with.
When the skies are stormy with thunderous lightning and we all fall down. Just some like random shanty song that this world has.
Taking your seconds with just trying to get you chores.
But we got the location. Awesome. I'll stop singing.
okay.
Alright, so we know where he is now. Let's go rob him blind, eh? We take a few lads under cover of darkness and get out there with a wheelbarrow full of gold and the statue we need.
He might let us in the front door, Mother.
Alright, and then whilst we're there, a gang full of lads with a wheelbarrow out the back, we throw a bunch of stuff over the wall. Well,
No,
he's
we'll
taking a
check
leak or some sort.
We'll check everything, see what we have, and if need, we can slip some poison into his into some if he needs if the entire staff need or the entire people need killing, that's when we slip some cyanide in them.
I'd rather not kill the servant staff.
I said, well, like I said, we'll see what needs to be done, but we might be able to get out of this without
So how are we gonna get him to let us in the door?
Well, we'll do what we did last night, but closer to his house. Actually, we were pretty freaking close to his house last night, weren't we? We were like right here.
You actually were very close to his house.
He might have even heard of us already. Let's just go back to that part of town and start going window shopping.
Alright.
I can never remember your new name, BD.
Alphinic.
And what was it in your language? Zhao?
Prince now.
Yeah, I said call him Prince now.
Prince
of a
now,
warrior
you're
tribe
joining
of the
us?
Shai.
I will say in Saishi.
Sorry, what do you say, Shaishi?
Will you be joining us?
Of course.
It's accented, but
Mm-hmm.
I speak it.
Oh, I have it at native, so.
I'm gonna look over it. I'm trying to figure out how to get Ever involved in this. Can I buy? Can we have
Push the wheelbarrow.
retcon something and have a servant's outfit made for Ev,
He's already kind of dressed like a servant.
but like a little bit higher class? I mean,
An indoors servant.
or like just a guy who, maybe Shaishi. Oh, no. Well, but how much for? Could we have done that, James? Got him a outfit that looks more the part.
Absolutely.
I can't afford that.
When you gave Grog the suit, he's like, "You gave Grog pants? Grog is free!" No, joking. Grog have always been free. Thank you for this, ma'am. What is the occasion?
We need you to come along with us and try and don't. We're infiltrating a manor. You are to play the part of our servant today.
So no knife, and he kind of like shows you how he's trying to figure out how to put the tuna cleaver on the under the pants.
There's a pocket in your a breast pocket.
Ah, that will work. It's kind of like sticking all the way out, but
No, it's
yeah.
it's like one of the under ones. You know,
Oh.
inside where you would
I
hide.
still think the cleaver's probably like hold out -4.
Hold out this. Which I
Do I have holdout? I don't think I have holdout.
I don't know.
Does anyone have holdout?
I do have holdout. No,
I have
Oh.
hold out.
I don't have holdout. This one.
Mother, could you hide that monstrous thing?
No. I can barely hide my own pistols.
All right, well, it's just in his pocket.
You've got big, billowy, loose clothing, Luke, so it's easier to hide those.
Oh, I meant on him in his like coat.
Well, it's a big tuna cleaver, so
Oh,
I think I
shit.
can put it on my belt.
We're just gonna look weird, but that's okay. I'll leave it up to you, Ev.
Okay. I'll have it up if they ask I'm a cook what they expect me to do.
You're the,
Again, I've got all 4 of my pistols and my rapier on me.
Probably best not to take it, Ev.
So feel free to take your cleaver.
Oh,
Next signal.
take it.
Take the
Take it.
cleaver. Take the cleaver.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, yeah, and we're gonna go window shopping in that part of town.
Aye. Oh, yes. Have you got the poison on your daughter?
I always have the poison.
Good to know.
Okay.
It's not. I don't think cyanide is cyclic, by the way. I think it just does the one.
Yeah, I looked at it
4d6.
too. The other, my snake venom is cyclic.
Mm-hmm. But you know, for like, you just put 2 fucking doses in there, don't you?
Yeah. Like I said, I also have 2 doses of the cobra venom, which is pretty brutal.
Radical.
Cool. All right, so you just go up to that district and start just looking at the windows and
And doing the strategic thing again, saying all the right keywords around people and things like that. I assume another performance.
yeah. What are the keywords though? Like, what are you trying to achieve here?
You know how nobles like take morbid curiosity in like nobles from other lands and stuff like that. I'm trying to make it so like we might mention Reynolds and the word prince and lady, you know, just saying all the correct things so to let it be known without actually having him without actually
This guy's
asking
got
him.
He's got a gallery, no?
Wait, does he have a gallery? Is it open to the public?
There was mention of him having a fancy gallery. I don't know if it's public, but I'm sure it's something that people would want to see.
Yeah, then if he's got if it's a closed gallery or public gallery, I mean, we'll start heading that direction. But if it's closed, then definitely mention gallery, his name, things like that.
Okay, so you're like looking at art.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
On the nose.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you'll be at like an art gallery in the district, and you know, you'll be talking, and the proprietor, she'll ask you, "Oh, sweetie, like you have such a keen eye for fantastic art. Have you seen the Reynolds Gallery yet?"
No, I have not.
Oh my, we should go up there and see it. Let me close my shop, and we'll I'll take you up there. It's kind of an exclusive gallery, but you've been such a dear.
This probably looks shady as fucking shit. We like just the girl leading and talking at us three behind. We like an armies with the weapons on us.
Yeah, actually, I think when you get to the door, she will look at Grog and Alfinik and be like, I think you two will have to wait outside.
This is Prince, whatever his name
Now.
was. Now.
Prince now? I thought he was just your bodyguard.
No, he is a Prince now of the Mighty Warrior cast, blah, blah, blah. Whatever coolness. I'm talking out of my ass right now.
Oh my. Well,
Good effort.
you're my lord, and she'll like kind of bow at you.
I'm going to, at him in his language, whisper, white idiots.
Brain Damage just looks back at Bastan and you genius child in Shaishi.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
Genius child.
Oh.
And this is my man. I'll say. This is my bodyguard. Sir/servant.
Hello.
Sir/servant. That's a pretty sick name. I'm checking that name.
All right. Well, yeah, you do get to the front gate of the estate, and it's a sizable estate for sure. She chats with one of the guards. He seems to know her. Oh, you here to look at the tapestries again today? Oh, no. I've brought this adorable Shaishi child.
Lady Nightingale.
And Lady Nightingale to come view the tapestries. They got here last night, and they are just such dears. And he looks over your group, and he points at the other two, and is like, and them? Oh well, he is a Shaishi prince. And the other is just the girl's manservant. He says, all right, well, be on your best behavior in my lord's manor.
But of course. Thank you, my good sir.
Yeah, and they let you in.
Why did we not bring the wheelbarrow?
We're not doing it yet, Mother.
So, there is a bit of a path, large estate grounds, and you eventually are led to the manor house.
There it goes.
Is it loading for everyone?
Where we at? Bottom center.
Yes.
All right.
Y'all should be on the map already.
We are not.
No, I don't see myself.
Oh, you know why? Because I put you all on the GM layer.
Oh.
That would be a problem.
So I have to switch to that, and then go back to that, and then select all these, and go like that. Did that solve it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Was that the guard we talked to up front, or is this a different set of guards?
This is now a different set of guards. And you get to this door, and they again stop you. But this time they just ask her, "And who may I ask is entering?"
The lady.
Yeah, she'll respond with the same thing, but then they look at you and they want to speak to all of you.
Hello, my good sirs. I will curtsy.
Huh. Look at that, Jim. Very well mannered El Shakek. I wish the rest of them in that godforsaken slum would learn from her.
Smile. I have been enlightened by the traditions and culture of wherever we are right now.
Trail.
Trail.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, I am sure Lord Reynolds would like to meet you. He certainly loves showing off of his gallery. And then yeah, they
We just let in. We're in.
die.
Are
I
you
know
dying?
those problems.
Oh, the hex grids drive me crazy. James, you gotta fix the hex grid.
Change it to horizontal.
Change it to horizontal.
Horizontal.
There's two hex grids. There's vertical and horizontal. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
You know what? Actually,
Gridless.
let's just do gridless. Uh,
Come
so
on.
actually, before you're let in,
Oh, okay.
this
I think
guard.
you've got the distance wrong, though.
Yes, I do. This guard dips in, and he's gone for a couple of minutes. Um, the other guard is just asking, Prince, eh? From
So what I'm going to do is translate to Shai Shi and then act back for him. Because I assume you don't have acting there,
Nope.
see? So I will just say things in that language like, so what do you want me to respond? Or, just we're talking in like, just having our own conversation, but making it seem like, you know what I'm doing. You get it.
yeah, no, I got you.
But
I do have my bow and arrows on me. They're clearly visible.
Yeah. Nobody's said anything about the bows and arrows.
we were very specific about warrior prince.
Yeah.
Well, and you there are guys patrolling the grounds, and when he opened the door, you looked in, and you saw just a row of people.
With muskets.
Yeah.
We could take him.
Like that. This place is heavily patrolled.
That guy up in 20 is huge.
I did bring enough arrows for all of them.
Then we can definitely take him.
All right. So yeah. Eventually the guard does come back, and he opens the door, and he says, "Please follow me."
Thank you, my good sir.
And yeah, he gestures for you to follow.
Whoop.
And actually, at the end of the hallway, you see stuff in my way. you see this gentleman. Did that show to everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And he says, "Ah, welcome, welcome, lords and ladies. I
want a slice of that cake.
I am Montgomery. I am Lord Reynolds' butler. He is not currently able to host you at the moment, but I hear you would like to see his gallery."
Very much so, my good sir. Thank you. Curtsy.
Okay. And then I'm actually going to pause for just a second because you notice that high up on this wall. Don't do that. Back behind you is that picture.
Ooh.
That's the one.
Wait, which one? Oh, okay.
Yep. That money picture is hanging up in the wall behind you. But yeah, the butler says, "Aren't you such a eclectic group of travelers? I mean, no offense, of course."
No, you were just stating a fact. We are indeed eclectic. Right, mother dearest?
Aye, and travellers we are.
Travelers, my. Well, that explains how um, a fine lady such as yourself would come into possession of such a sweet little Alshaket girl.
Aye, this is my daughter.
Your daughter. Well, he does that very British, polite, but obviously offended.
Mm-hmm.
Posh British, Londoner deal.
Well, I never.
Yeah, that.
Did his monocle drop into the tea?
Yeah, just it slips a little. Um, but he's not gonna say anything, and he's just, well, if you'll follow me into the next room, you will. I will show you the Lord Reynolds gallery.
Excellent.
And yeah, he takes you into here,
Boop, boop, boop. There's a lady at the piano.
and he says, "Ah, Lady Reynolds, may I introduce Lady Nightingale and her entourage? They are here to see the gallery." And she says, "Oh, thank you, Montgomery. Lady Nightingale, such a pleasure. I have heard my friends speaking of this wonderful girl that they met out on the town last night. I'm so wonderfully pleased that you all have come to view our gallery."
It's the pleasure's all ours, my lady. Curtsy.
She'll curtsy at you, but she's looking at Lady Nightingale.
Aye, well, we've been told it's the best, and so we just had to seek it out.
Oh, well, please feel free to take a look around. Montgomery, please bring teas all around. And she'll point over at you, Ever, and be like, "You there, help Montgomery."
Alright.
And
And he's just gonna make a little bow and follow.
yeah, and then Montgomery pops out the door.
Try not to kill Montgomery.
No promises.
Montgomery is mortified. Has to work with a bag-legged guy now.
So yeah, Montgomery leads you down the hallway here and into the kitchens. And he's chatting at you the whole time ever. He's like, "So, how is it to serve Lady Nightingale?"
They're quite demanding, they are.
Yes, yes. Well, such opulence and a desire for adventure that one like her must seek. She's
It is good at times. I do like her sense of adventure.
he kind of like almost rolls his eyes at you, but yeah. Then you walk into the kitchen and in the kitchen is the chef, who
Uh, I want to look at his kitchen and see how good of a kitchen it is.
oh, this is a very fine kitchen.
It's not as nice as yours, I bet.
Uh, is there anything I could smell like prominent on the kitchen? Not sure if you want to make a
Oh,
smell perception check.
I mean, you don't have to. There is all sorts of food being cooked here, and it
But
all
like something
it
out of the ordinary.
it no, it all smells decent. Nothing super sophisticated. It's all roast
These
beef
are the
and
English people, after all.
yeah. There's not a whole lot of like. You don't smell any curry on the air, that's for sure. But yeah, the cook is.
Ironically, it's like the most popular cuisine in the UK.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's pretty. Honestly, like just Indian food is probably the most eaten food in the UK.
Makes sense. The
Oh,
only
I
thing
could go
with
for an Indian right bad stupid virus.
Well, doesn't that just spark nostalgic memories and? Oh, do you remember the time of the
Genocide.
colonies?
It's just tasty. It's just tasty.
I'm sorry. What I said was tasteless. I'm sorry, people.
it was actually flavorful for the kitchen segment.
But yeah, you walk in and the cook is like, "Oi, you there, Montgomery? Why are you bringing random people into my kitchen?" "Oh, you know the lady. She's told the Lady Nightingale and her entourage to send their servants, probably out to keep better company." Eyeing you up and down.
He's eyeing the maiden up and down. You're like,
Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of maids like in the place as well.
Careful! Oh god, where have we brought like the saltiest pirate we had? He's just
Hey,
gonna explode.
oh yeah, no, she sent Grog out because even dressed up, like he is still. It did not help a whole lot. Um, but yeah, so you guys take a look around the gallery there, and she's just giving you a tour of everything. Talking about this piece and oh the history of this painting or the meaning of this statue, like, and it's all art talk diatribe. Just like, shut up.
Oh, I probably dig this. I'm into this.
You little nerd.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, we're just gonna go with you have a long conversation. I don't necessarily think we need to
No, we don't need to role play that.
role play it, but the important key thing that you're finding is that there is no dragon statue in here.
Is this the whole collection, or is there more?
It doesn't seem they have it.
Oh, have what, dear?
Well, we got word through the grapevine, and what made us so excited to come was, what kind was it? It's Al Shakek was the statue type.
Yes.
Al Shakekian artwork. Specifically, there was a couple statues that we were hoping to see.
Oh, another one of those. My husband just won't give up on that statue. He sits in his room day and night with the damn thing. His books. Don't get me started on the statue, and she almost immediately, like, drags you to the next piece and just starts talking about it.
So it's in the Lord's bedroom.
Or office.
With the Lord, you see. Are these statues actually also fleshlights?
Yes, there's a little fleshy hole in the bottom of the dragon.
I've uncovered the secret of the artifact. It is for one's dick.
Yep. So you'll never know the pleasure.
I'm also taking a note of what looks the most valuable.
Oh, there's definitely some money in this room.
Cha-ching.
Like
the really expensive pieces are like the big statues. Like there's a number of statues in here that like the only reason they fit is because this is a 2-story room.
Smaller things that we could.
Yeah, there's
No, I want. I think we should be planning on stealing those big statues too. Honestly,
How are we gonna get it through town?
we're gonna like rent a cart and a wagon, and we're gonna. I'm seeing pirates throwing bombs through these windows, and anything that's not destroyed after they go off just gets thrown in the cart and they gallop away.
Any which way.
yes.
If the we're gonna go through. We'll take the entire thing, like, and I'll chat up with her about the artwork.
Okay. Yeah, it's an intriguing conversation, and she is very impressed that you're able to keep it intriguing. She is constantly talking down to you.
Of course.
Like, and in that very subtle way that only high society can achieve.
I think we're gonna have to kill her.
Like she is a pompous bitch, but very nice about it. So yeah, that takes a while. A little bit into the conversation, eventually, Ever, you get back. You do notice a couple things while you're in the kitchen and getting stuff, Ever.
Mm-hmm.
There is a back door back this way, and it's pretty unguarded. So just something to keep note of when you take tea back to your masters.
Before I take the tea, could I flirt with some of the maidens?
You absolutely can.
Is that like HT minus something?
Sex appeal is
Yeah,
if you want to do it.
that's
I don't have
sex
sex appeal.
Let's check out the book.
It's HT minus 3.
Yeah.
HT minus 3.
All the ladies love grog.
But
On the nose. Oh no, wait, by 3.
by 3.
Yeah, my HT is 15.
That guy will never die. You could
Okay, yeah, you. For some reason, I thought you were ugly. So, nope. You
I'm a
you
peg leg. I'm not ugly.
you make it. Or actually, hold on. 3 to the reaction modifier. That's a
Maybe
15.
she's into peg legs.
Oh no, he's keeping everything over the chest.
Yeah, actually, they seem to like you. Like
He tried.
they're giggling and making eyes at each other and like as you're joking and flirting and being fun, and yeah, they seem to like you. The cook and the butler are like staring daggers at you.
Perfect.
Like they are not pleased with this.
Grogu's like, oh, and this be the arms that I cooked the tuna. This big. And he kind of like picks up a maiden by the arms and lifts it over and humps her in the air a little bit as if it was a fish, and then he puts her down as
Yeah,
he tries to flirting with all of them.
she like giggles and like goes super flush and like is patting down her petty skirts and is just like super giddy. Oh my god. You also rolled pretty good on the reaction modifier 3d6, so like with the bonus it was just like, oh shit. But yes, they are happy with that, but the other
She's gonna
two
let us in tonight.
the other
Yeah, way to go, Ev.
so yeah,
Ladies' man over here.
you do get back with the tea, Ev, and
Mhm.
they are in the middle of a tour.
Uh, so could I fast talk manipulate my way into being able to meet with the Lord?
Roll.
Like, is that a thing? I can...
Yeah, tell me how you want to fast talk it, like what you want to say to be able to do that. You don't necessarily have to say exactly, you know.
Basically, through flattery. So be knowledgeable enough, but dumb enough to like make it so she'll need to get her husband in here. If that makes sense. Does that make any sense? Am I talking out of my ass?
Yeah, roll a fast talk at like a -2.
Okay. Don't fuck up on me. By 2.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, she will. She will say, "Oh my God, you are just so amazing, and my husband does in fact need to meet with you. Why don't you follow me?" And the rest of you just can wait here and enjoy the artwork. Ladies, quit staring at the big servant. You are supposed to be proper handmaidens. And yeah, she walks out and is gone for 10 minutes if you want to be doing anything.
Flex.
Oh no,
I would have also
Tara, she said.
pointed to. Oh, she's gonna get him.
No, wait, right. Nope, my bad.
I would have also have pointed, like tapped on Mother's shoe every single time we walked by something that was smaller and valuable.
Okay.
Like nothing to steal right now, but I was just, giving you mental notes there, Luke.
Yep.
Why don't you both roll gesture?
I ain't got no gesture.
Why don't you roll IQ?
I did roll straight IQ. Maybe it'll show up.
You might have to roll again. Sometimes it's been backing up a little bit. There it goes.
Success
There it
by 5, so that's probably a success.
Yeah, gesture is IQ -6, but I'm gonna say
Fuck.
since you've worked enough with Castana that you got the +1.
Also, I rolled pretty good there. I got a 5.
So yeah, we'll just say you make it. And yes, there's quite a few valuable things. Castana, you noticed there was a couple of fakes.
Oh.
But yeah, she takes you into Lord Reynolds' office, to which he says, "Woman, what is the meaning of this disturbance?"
I'll let her announce me. I'm not opening my mouth yet.
Oh, oh, Malcolm, fuck. You have to meet this darling little Alshikeki girl.
Pleased to meet you, my lord.
He like looks up from his paperwork and gives a little. Pleased to meet you too. Darling, you know I am quite busy. Why would I want to meet one of the vagrants from the ghetto? Oh, but she is just so much more well educated than, or she is not from the ghetto. Lady Nightingale has adopted her. Um, they can't get over the fact that it would actually be your child.
I
Um,
mean,
and
racism can actually be a benefit sometimes when dealing with situations like this.
yeah. Um, but she was just so eager to meet with you that I couldn't resist. And then he'll finally look down at you and say, "Well, girl, what is it?"
I I have been exploring the legends of. Oh, I keep forgetting the name of the legends. What was the name of it? The crap. Whatever that guy's name was. The journal.
Oh, right. Admiral Joaquin Castellon.
Admiral Joaquin Castellon, and I learned that you are a great uh, connoisseur in that information.
His eyes like squint at you and says, "What about them?"
Well, I have actually found a relic myself,
His eyes actually get kind of big at that.
and I wanted to discuss it with you so we could further the knowledge of this supposed legend.
Uh, Knowledge of the legend. Girl, how old are you?
I am almost 13.
And this is some schoolgirl fantasy, I imagine.
No, I have actually found the man's journal.
His eyes get really big at that. And he says, "You lie." That
Well, I mean,
that journal disappeared 100 years ago.
I'll pull out a copy of one of the pages and put it on his desk.
Yeah, he'll take it and he'll start reading it.
This is just a copy. It's not the actual page, of course.
And how are you so sure that it's actually his journal? Some traitor must have just swindled you.
I verified it through myself and several art dealers. You need an acting check for that, right?
Yeah.
I'm also, even with my minuses, I'm at a +1 because I'm so cute. Plus whatever the IQ difference is.
Okay, yeah. Ooh.
So 4 plus
His IQ was 14. Your IQ 17?
17.
Ooh. He throws the page at you and says, "You're lying to me, girl. I don't need you to waste my time."
I assure you, it is authentic.
Yes, yes, bring me the paperwork from your art dealer and then I'll start to believe you on it. Until then, I don't have time for you to waste my time. Dear, get her out of here. Please wish Lady Nightingale good day.
While I'm in here, could I I just take a quick observation to see if it's around anywhere?
Well, observation is uh, looking at that's like surveillance. That's like
Okay, would this be straight up perception? What would this be?
yeah. Go ahead, make a perception. No, it is not in here.
Okay. Or at least not obviously.
At least not obviously.
God, I wish they had like a daughter, a young lady daughter or something like that.
So yeah, she starts pushing you out.
She doesn't even need to push. I'll
Okay.
bow and turn.
Yeah. And then yeah, she eventually comes in and she says, "Oh, well, Lady Nightingale, it was so wonderful to um show you our gallery, but I am afraid that we are out of time, so if you would please follow me or Montgomery and he will show you out."
And I don't suppose the Lord would be available for supper one day this week?
No, no, I don't suppose he would. And then she sits down and starts playing the piano.
Aye, my daughter. Very well. We shall bid you adieu. Many thanks for the viewing of the artworks.
Huh. And then, yeah, Montgomery says, "If you will." And he leads you to the door.
Look up these staircases briefly. While I were in there, I were mainly looking out over the grounds behind them windows, seeing what rear access would be like.
You'd have to come, like, between the property lines and the castle wall. Like, and then you'd have to, like, duck through a couple of, like, side yards, almost. And then you'd, come up over their gate, or through their gate, however you wanted to do it.
Have they only got a gate to the grounds at the street entrance, or are they multiple gates that I've been able to?
Actually, it is just the one gate at the street entrance. You know, the estates are kind of
Mhm.
packed in here. Like
And what
basic.
kind of walls have they got around the gardens?
Um,
Like 8 feet high stone.
no, nothing like that. It's honestly, it's like mostly you know, half, probably like a meter and a half tall, like stone. It's more like fencing, and then you know, it's got a fence built on top of it.
Railing on top, taking it up to about like 2 meters.
Yeah, taking it up to 2 meters. 2 meters. That's about 6 feet. Yeah. Yes, 2 meters.
Easy enough to climb over them.
Likely, yes.
But you'd be very visible while doing it from most directions, it sounds like. And you'd have to sneak through the people's gardens to do it from anywhere other than the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. So we're on the street now.
Yep, you guys are now on the street and outside of the manor.
That man is a pompous ass.
His wife, too,
What did
and
you
the
say?
servants.
Well, the dragon wasn't clearly in his office. It could have been in his desk or in a hidden compartment. But we've at least narrowed down where the thing is not.
But does he definitely have it, do you think?
Probably. I mentioned the journal, and he got very interested. He didn't believe he didn't believe I actually had it, but it was enough to show that he was knowledgeable in the area, and he probably, with the information we have, he probably bought it. Now we just need to find a way to get back in there and thieves the thing without having every guard in this area trying to murder us.
What were their kitchens like? Peg, grog.
Hmm?
The kitchens, was that maybe a route in?
Not the kitchen, lads, but the door going to the outside from the kitchen will do good. It's not seem guarded. And the maidens are easily lured. They all want a piece of grog. I could show you some of them. What was your new name? Sorry, see?
Prince now.
Oh, I can show you some of them, Prince. I bet as soon as I say you're royalty, ooh, they will be all over.
That's a good idea, Grog. Think we can get in that way?
It's worth a try. I doubt we'll get in through the front again. Unless there is one other option, but I don't like it.
Can't send Sanyo.
Well, no, the other option is we'd need a test dummy, but we could bring the skull and curse the Lord. I say with evil's grin. That is, if the curse can be built upon.
That's a dangerous game that I would no rather play with. I won't be having any of us using any of these witches' tricks.
If he's cursed, then be in his interest. Lift.
Like I said, it's not my first option because we'd also be cursing everyone around him, but I smile. It's a thing we could do. Also, again, we'd have to test this out. Find a third party and have them touch the skull.
Well, we can just go to the outskirts and find someone.
Not the.
Touch it. Touch it. Touch it.
So the things I'm thinking about is we could either, but if we wanted to do the smash and grab route, Mother, we'd probably need to create some kind of a ruckus elsewhere in town, so the guards would have to deal with us or deal with that.
Aye. Most of those guards there were private as well.
Well, I'm talking about the guards on the streets. There'll be a problem also.
The city watch, aye.
I have fire arrows.
I was
Oh,
thinking, that could work.
start a blaze across the street. Gather people's attention. Move eyes else.
Maybe not across the street. We want it further, close enough, but far enough away that we wouldn't actually, risk bringing more guards to us.
How about if we started the blaze there itself? They'd be evacuating all the artworks to try and protect them.
And they would be having to fight the fire.
He wouldn't let that statue burn, I'm sure. If he's got it, it'd probably be the first thing he takes out there, and his guards would be distracted with the blaze occur.
And we get to burn down a noble's house.
That's my weight. I say burn his house down and steal it off him as he's taking it out of there.
We have multiple options. I mean, but this is a democracy, isn't it? We'd have to ask the crew.
Aye, but they'll vote with whatever we decide, so long as we're not taking them in an obvious suicide mission. I feel like perhaps when Sanyo recovers, we've got all we need here for this job anyway.
Fair
We can't
point.
have, we can't have 30 of the lads roaming the street with axes and rifles.
I mean, are you sure we need Sanyo?
He's very skilled with the rapier. He'd be more useful than you would, if it comes to that.
Kind of just make a little bit of a face for half a second. And then shrug.
If one of the servant girls lets in Grog also, then he can be the one to start the blaze. Spread it with fire arrows to other areas.
So actually, as you're walking down the street, Captain Bird, you do notice in Grog's pocket there's like a little piece of paper sticking out.
The food.
Do you get some
Grog can't read.
I
Wait,
can't read. So, God.
Do you point that out there, Captain Bird?
Aye, what's that in your pocket there, Grog?
A pocket captain.
I'm gonna snag whatever's in there and then read it like a total bitch.
Hey, you little.
What's it say?
Do you like me? And then there's two boxes. One of them says yes above it. The other says no.
Actually, it is. It just says like a cafe name and like After Dark.
Grog, did you, either Grog is having a clandestine meeting with someone, or he's got a date request.
Ooh. Grog hasn't had a date since he started cooking for piracy. No, wait, before that. Yes, this is new for Grog. Well, how do you cafe, Captain? Is that like fancy rum?
Aye. We should see what this place is.
Yeah, do we need a streetwise, or can we just find it?
I mean, it's a legal place. Like you could ask around a little. Like,
Yeah.
you'll find it. It's really not hard.
This might be our ticket in.
Well, what is it?
Well,
Was it a nice? Is it like? Is it an upscale place, or is it like a servant place?
It's an upscale place, but not like a lords and ladies upscale place. It's like yeah, it serves to the people who serve lords and ladies.
Okay.
Like it it's not what you find in the ghetto. You know, it's a nice little tea house. Got like butlers and maids and
Yeah. Well, Mother, I couldn't be going in, but you definitely could there, Grog. I say we see what comes of this. And then, if nothing comes of it, then we, fire arrow and ravage.
Aye. Let Grog go sit in there after dark, see who comes to talk to.
alright. And he's gonna pack some coin just in case with him. Leaving most of it back at the boat.
okay. Yeah, so it's like 3 in the afternoon right now, so
I would like to find an art dealer, or not art dealer, art appraiser,
yeah.
or antiquities relics. I basically wanted to get a book of certification, or letter of certification, just if we want to go that route.
Okay. Yeah, it honestly doesn't take too hard to find. You're, in the more refined district. So yeah, you find one, you walk in. You
Hello,
again,
my good sir.
you again get greeted by a really snooty. I even got something.
Oh, you don't have to. It's just a shop vendor.
Yeah, really snooty shop vendor in his suit, and he's looking down his nose at you. And what can I do for you, child?
I would like to get something appraised, please.
Huh. Did you make a painting?
No, I found the journal of blah blah blah. Poof.
No, you did not. 'Tis but a myth. He doesn't even look at it. He just kind of takes his pen and kind of pushes it back at you.
My good sir, I push it back. I assure you that this is worth your time.
Even
Boop.
even if it is worth my time, or even if it is real, you cannot afford my services. And he again pushes it back at you.
Look over at Mom.
Oh my.
I mean, I would have taken you with me.
Oh! Well, if that's the case, I'm sorry.
I thought we were still all together. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were just booping around by yourself.
No, I wouldn't wander around these streets alone. And this, I'd be fodder for kidnapping.
Oh, good point. Okay. So, Captain, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I mean, deal with this however you want. He just insulted your daughter multiple times.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we should be getting the book appraised at all,
All
or
right,
letting people know that we've got it.
fine. I'll put it in my pocket.
Know this, though, sir. You've lost fair business today.
Yes, that's great. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Burn this place down. Make a note of this address. Hopefully it's on a route we can take between the Reynolds Manor and the dock. And someone could accidentally fire a fire arrow through a window.
It's right there.
Maybe. Probably not, though.
All right, well, that's all I had.
Okay. Grog,
Yep.
do we want to skip to the date, or does anybody else have anything?
I'm up whenever everybody finishes. So this is like the latest date, the latest event. I'm not sure if Prince has something to do.
I'll probably walk the streets. Try to.
Gonna walk the streets.
Yeah. Try to draw a little map of the area.
Oh, okay. Like kind of just figuring the best routes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to spend the afternoon doing that, you can kind of be making a little map. Luke?
I think just go back to the boats and talk to the officers and let them know what the current plans kind of are.
Okay.
And now we're still in planning stage and it'll go to a vote before we move. But I'm thinking we'll want, like, at the most, probably the 10 stealthiest guys who can carry the most stuff at the same time.
Okay. So yeah, like when you get back to the boat, most of the crew's already disappeared again.
Alright, yeah. That's fine.
Like you were out long enough for them to get some sleep and rest up, and now they're like back out on the town again.
Aye. Well, I'll tell them to spread the word amongst the crew that we'll be looking for the 10 stealthiest, craziest bastards to come and thieve everything.
Yeah, some of them definitely get interested in such a thing.
And it's also a chance to initiate yourself. This will count as an initiation. If any of the new crew would like to, those 4 Tuscans that we.
Okay.
If they want to join the crew official, this will count as an initiation.
Yeah. Yeah. One of them is on board, and he's on board with that plan. Like he's down.
Cool.
So yeah. Anything else from you guys, or do we want to get to Ever's date?
Date.
Date. All right. Ever, you find yourself at a coffee house or a tea house with a lot of people looking at you weird, because you definitely are dressed the part, but you still don't really necessarily look the part.
Oh no, definitely. He's like legs spread out. His top button is off, so his chest hair is popping off.
Okay.
He is drinking. Sorry, go on.
Oh, you're good. Keep going.
He is like looking at the drink and everything, and then just being the stretches kind of guy, just drinking coffee. Like, what the fuck is this, and how do I make it?
You can feel free to ask.
Uh, well, once he finishes, and he's like, "Boy, waiter,
Yes.
I'm gonna need another one." And how you make it?
Oh, it's quite easy, sir. You dry the beans and then grind them, and you brew them through hot water.
Hmm. Do you need something more than just a brewer, a water brewer, water boiler?
No, it's like making tea. It's just stronger.
Huh. Do you sell the bag of whatever you have to boil?
Of course, sir.
At some hipster coffee shop buying their own beans.
Well, he has to. If he has to bring them up here, he's gonna have to like crush them and dry because otherwise they're gonna be eaten by insects in days.
No, I think coffee beans would be all right if they're already roasted.
Oh, then that saves him a lot of work. Hmm.
Although now I want to feed some bugs like dry coffee grounds just to see that.
You're gonna have hyperactive bugs in the fucking deck.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, the roaches!
Yeah, they're already quick.
You're gonna break the barrier and they're gonna start running on water.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, so, he gets you a bag of coffee grounds and then, or coffee beans. And then, you know, halfway through the next cup, uh, uh, one of the maids shows up. She, she sits down and, oh, hi, I'm glad you got my message.
Yeah, sorry, Grog almost missed it. You wanted to meet, you wanted to meet here? Fancy little place.
Oh, it's just a place we go sometimes after work.
Hmm. This will be the first time for Grog. Grog just met coffee, and he shows you like the bag, and then he just puts it on the side.
Oh my, you've never had coffee before? How long have you been out at sea?
Ah, Grog doesn't remember. Long time for Grog. Uh, Last time we have just been keeping ourselves with just, well, Grog. Meaning to the drink of mix of rum and lime and water.
Oh, well, that I've never had grog. Maybe I'll have to come try some grog later. She like
Oh, don't worry. He's probably has like a flask or something like on him.
grog is very dense.
Oh, but he's like, oh, don't worry. Take it. It's on Grog. Just for you. Secret stash.
She takes it, looking mildly disappointed, and she tries it. Like, oh, that's certainly something.
Of course. You can always go for more for Grog, but you can keep the bottle. That's for you. As a thanks for inviting Grog.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and the conversation will keep going, and she is definitely flirting with you a lot.
Okay. Not sure if what would I have to like roll to flirt back and end up back at the ship, but like blandly enough leaving the key of the manor at hand for somebody, captain or tiny captain.
Sex appeal for the
Captain.
first part.
What was that, Tara?
Sex appeal for the first part.
Yeah.
Well, so same one because I don't have sex appeal.
Yeah, same roll as last time.
Yeah.
Oh, the peg
Reaction modifier does play into that, though.
It
Also,
does indeed. And she actually already had a decent reaction to you. Yeah. Yes. She was actually already like suggesting going back to your ship.
All right. Grog is gonna pay you like 100 currency for the whole thing for whatever they both consume, and for the coffee. Just
Wow,
head
you
back.
way overpaid.
No, it's
I
fine.
don't know.
Like,
You
he
probably
has-
bought £2 of coffee.
Yeah.
You can say.
Oh, okay.
and he's gonna like head back into the ship. Keep her like close to his chest as he continues. I'm gonna say, please don't screw the shanties. I know he sings well as he brings her back into his quarters to yo ho ho, leaving the key very clearly at hand for someone to misplace.
You're lucky that the ship's so empty right now.
Yeah, there's really not many people on the ship. There's also not really a whole lot of like privacy.
No.
We could kick Sanyo out of his room. Like, as Ev's coming back, we're just like, get the fuck out. I know you're sick, but we need this.
Well, no.
Maybe
It's like goes into the room, then picks up Sanyo, gets him back into the broken captain's room, and he just leaves him there.
I
He's
come
not in
back
the
and find
captain's
Sanyo
room.
in my bed.
Yes.
If I see that, he might get cyanided, so it might be better to put him in the.
Oh.
No, I spot him and I'm like, oh, he's gonna get cyanide.
But
I just
yeah.
like kick him down the stairs to below deck.
Not sure if any of the birds can try to sleight of hand that key for an easy entrance.
I mean, there's going to be clothing on the floor here in a minute. I'm terrible at pickpocketing. That's a Sanyo thing.
Yeah. Not sure if you want to freeze that moment until Sanyo comes back. Gragas would be more than fine with that. Yo.
Yeah, no, I mean you guys are fucking, but I do want to mention, she's a maid. She doesn't have like a key.
Oh.
Like
Oh, yeah, she just gets let in.
yeah.
Duh.
But she could let you in if you would show up, probably.
Yeah, so really it's what do you want to say to her tonight? Like to
I
Say
think
that
right
you-
now it's erotic art.
Say that you want to fuck her in the manor on Saturday night.
Or like tomorrow. Remember, time is of the essence.
Oh yeah. Well, I think is the same roll HD minus 3.
No, erotic art is DX minus something.
Minus what?
I'm on my way.
Oh, I'm gonna screw that up if it is the X.
TX -5.
DX -5.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Just lay there and it'll be fine.
No, that was horrible. My DX is 11.
Yeah, at a certain point she just says, "Just lay there and we'll make this work."
You remembered some weird carvings you saw on some temple wall when we were in the. Yes, Grog is the god of fertility now.
He's but yeah, that's the roll.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, she eventually just like tells you to lay there, and
Yeah, he does.
yeah, she gets her satisfaction.
All right.
Um,
Uh, he'll tell her after the whole after part that no, I mean after the whole after care and just staying there chatting, whatever they will do for whatever time needed, to continue the scene for somebody else. Will I see you tonight? Maybe at the manor.
oh, I thought things didn't go so well for you at the manor, the way they kicked you out.
Ah, I've been kicking harder from other place. It's getting back up and getting stronger. What counts?
I see. Um, and so what took you to the manor today anyway? You were just looking at some
Ah,
artwork?
no, I had to protect the little uh, the little one. You know how things are out there. After all, the mother cares about her. Why wouldn't she hire a bodyguard?
Okay, sure. Um,
Oh, and I cook for them.
and
Why don't you take
a
some?
cooking bodyguard, huh? So, whose whose house does the ship serve?
Shh. I Grog is like,
You
think
don't
I'm too drunk to remember. I'll tell you another day.
you don't know
Can't
the
remember.
your lord's name?
Oh, we've been giving Nightingale all this time, Ev.
Oh, sorry, Nightingale. That
Nightingale.
would be the Lady Nightingale.
Oh, the Lady Nightingale, and you don't know whose house she serves under?
Not really. I mean, she picked up poor old Grog when nobody else would. I'm just thankful for her. Just giving me a chance. I just was able to finally meet you because of it too, so I'm fine with just knowing that her name is Nightingale.
She like nods at that, and then goes in for round two.
Oh no, I'm just not gonna do anything.
um. All right. So our captain Castana and uh
Brain damage.
brain damage. What are you guys doing during all this?
Well, I pissed the man. The man got angry because he thought I was a dirty little liar. I mean, so do we want to burn the place down then? Or do we want to try to go back in through the front door?
We can
Go on.
go on, Captain.
I was just going to say I'm still not sure.
There's a ticking clock here. We can't take all the time in the world. We can't spend more than, I'd say, another day or two here because we still have to find 3 more of the damn things.
You're right. 100%, Gert.
My my opinion is that we gave him a fair chance of trade. He refused us. Well, we're pirates. Take
Aye,
him
lad.
out.
Aye, we'll take everything that is not nailed down and hopefully a couple of things that might be.
Remember, we also need to get that painting.
We don't need to, but I'm going to. We should maybe go down from 10 men total with us to a team of 10 total.
Paintings are the easiest to take. You cut them on the frame and then roll them up.
Aye.
But we still don't know where the statue is. If we're, and it would be hard to get the paintings if the place is burning down.
Aye.
I know that you guys want to go in guns blazing, but I'll look back at the box or look at the desk and say, we do have a skull here. Even if we don't curse the man, I can guarantee you that's a ticket in to him and to see the statue.
I don't want to see it though. We need it. We need that statue.
We're not selling it.
No, but the statue that he's got, he's not going to give it to us just because we've got the skull.
Oh, that's when your brand of shenanigans happens.
Just seems like an extra step to take it from him.
It's a step that shows us where everything is and keeps it from burning the place down. We can get the statue. We can find the statue, cause a scene elsewhere on the grounds, and then take care of the limited guards and get our couple prizes. It's just an option. Tells us exactly where that statue is all I'm saying.
I still think burning the place down, he'll come running out of there with it in his arms.
And with multiple guards accompanying him.
Aye, but there'll be more that are less distracted if the place isn't on fire.
True.
It's a tough choice.
Everything's said and done, Mother. It's ultimately up to you. You know me. I would much rather less do things the rough and tumble way.
There's maybe doing it.
Sorry, Z, what?
There's maybe another way of doing it.
And what do you propose?
Aye.
Since we are pretending to be nobles, and we kind of got kicked out of the place, we can go back with the diary, the journal, and demand satisfaction and retribution.
He said he would need an art certificate to have it be proven. The skull is a much easier option to get in there. And if he decides to touch it, he touches it.
And then we can use his pomp and his honor against him. We can challenge him for something, defeat him, and take the statue.
I don't have savoir-faire, but is that a thing for this society, James? What's savoir-faire default to?
Yeah, it would be savoir-faire or high society.
Yeah, but what's that default to? I don't have it.
I think it's like IQ -4. Yeah, IQ -4.
Minus 4, yep.
Like 5.
I'm sorry, what was that for?
To know if we can prove to him that what we said was true, we can challenge him to a duel or something like that. I think that's what you were saying, Z?
Yeah, because he soiled our honor by kicking us out like that, calling us liars. Now we prove him wrong, and he's gonna have to do something to keep his standing.
And while he's
I
distracted,
like this idea a lot.
I think with that intelligence roll, nobody knows who you guys are.
But it wouldn't be untoward for me to go and demand satisfaction from his insult.
Probably. It seems like the era where you could demand the satisfaction.
I mean, if you wanted to do it, you could attempt to do it.
with a
Again, like I say, nobody knows who Nightingale is. So because of that, he's not going to lose any face with really anyone. He has some strangers that he didn't know to leave his house.
wait. People are pretty stupid about Zhaijin around here, right? They're really secretive.
Yeah, not many.
I'm gonna. I can forge some Zhaijin documents. No one would know the difference.
Do it.
Like, we play this that it wasn't our insult. It was,
You've insulted the prince.
you've insulted the prince.
He is
I
very ungrateful
see.
to have been kicked out of this petty commoner's home.
See now, yeah, if you could convince him that yes, this is really a prince, then that might be a different story.
I will draft up some letters of heraldry for the Zhaijin. No one's gonna fucking know.
Shai.
Zhaiji.
He might know. He is a noble.
Right now, it's our best option, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you can still try the robbery if this fails.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think we should have. Yeah. If they don't let us in this method, then we'll be back an hour later to burn the place down.
While Ev's having his good times in there, I wanna I wanna take extra time on this.
Okay, yeah, it will take you all night.
But boopity boop boop boop. What's the plus for all night? Because forgery usually takes an hour or two.
It depends. The rules for forgery are non-existent, and instead GMs should decide.
Yeah.
Getting
How-
forged documents is suggested to be an entire adventure.
Time required to create a forgery ranges from days to weeks.
Ugh.
When you make your forgery roll, each time it is inspected, unless you roll a critical success, failure means someone spots the forgery. Yeah, so it's actually, like, if you want to make decent forgeries, it's going to take you, like, a week.
We don't have that time. So how much? Like a day for just a normal one, or
Yeah, you can do it in a day at a -3.
-3? Ugh. All right, I'll try.
Good luck.
Come on. Oh, only by 2.
Looks clear.
I mean, I also do have Zhaijin natively and written.
Yeah, that's
And
not so much the problem.
That's prerequisite for making the document.
Yeah.
well, and also the other thing too is just I'm hopefully there's a bonus for no one knowing what the shit's going on with Zhaiji.
I mean, you don't necessarily know a whole lot about Shaiji as well. Like, you know a lot more than most people, but, like, you wouldn't necessarily be privy to noble documents.
No, of course not. That's what I mean. We're just, and I can hopefully act my way through the rest. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. It is, in fact, worth a shot.
I come wake up in the morning after you wake up, Mother, and I'm just like, holding it out.
The hell's this nonsense?
It's the papers.
Oh, excellent. Gonna slap that man in the face and then cut his dick off.
I need a couple hours first.
Aye, get your rest. I think we'll go up this evening, and then, depending on how fruitful it is, Grog will have himself let in the back door, maybe slide the lock open and let a few other boys in, and then we'll steal everything, burn the place down, kill the Lord and his wife, and probably a few of the guards, that pompous butler, and get out of there with all the cash and goods.
Yeah, so Grog,
Thumbs up.
you wake up the next morning and she is like wedged herself kind of underneath you. And she's
Grog,
sleeping.
Yeah. If she's sleeping, I step out and I look up. I start getting in clothing, looking around to see if it's time that we need to go get this mansion.
Well, like as soon as you stand up, she wakes up. Oh, good morning.
Morning. Oh, how are you feeling? Want me to get you something to eat?
Yeah, I could do breakfast. I don't have to be to the manor for another couple hours.
All right. Guess Grog will take an hour to make breakfast. Not sure if anybody else is on the ship.
Couple people start wandering in.
I guess we like more than just a few. 2 hours then. So plus 2. Oh, good thing I did.
When is this breakfast gonna be ready? I gotta get out of here soon, she says as she comes and sits down at the table and is looking around and observing the whole ship.
Well, Grog is gonna be like, oh, you might not want to touch all that. Nightingales don't like it when they are touching their stuff. I'm just gonna leave enough so that whoever stayed about is gonna be able to have it. I'll get it done as soon as possible. Of course, he finishes hers first before he just leaves the rest, just in low fire for the anybody who is hungry to pick up some rice, some grilled fish, and some fresh fruit. I'm not sure what else could be pirate breakfast in this kind of port
it's
town.
food.
Yeah,
Dude.
you make food. You make food. And yeah, people start staggering in, coming in. You know, she's watching them, and as people sit down at the table and everything, eventually she pipes up and is like, "This isn't you're pirates, aren't you?"
Aye. I pull the pistol out that I keep in my cleavage and put it down on the table.
Oh, you might not want to go to work today.
Actually, you say I, and she looks kind of gleeful. And she's like, oh, that's why so much adventure. Oh my god, take me with you.
Mayhaps
not?
we have room for a crew member.
I can clean, oh, and I can sew.
Always need a patcher for the sales.
Oh my god, please take me with you. This city is so drab.
Your boss,
I hate
he
it
got a
here.
dragon statue.
A dragon statue? Oh, you must mean that hideous thing he keeps in his bedroom.
I must that.
Oh my god, what would you want that thing for?
All sorts of piratey reasons. Truth is, we want just about everything that your boss has got, or at least the most valuable. Don't suppose he's got a safe or some such in the house where he keeps maybe bullion, gold, dollars.
Oh no, he doesn't keep anything like that at the house. That's in his vault at the bank.
Aye, just the artworks then that we'll be thieving.
Oh, he's spent so much time curating that. Well,
And
truthfully,
we're gonna take it all in a couple of hours at the most.
oh, how do you intend to do that?
Well, you're gonna help us for one.
Does this mean I'm part of the crew?
Depends how good a job you do helping us and how willing you are when time comes to pass the initiation.
Call it halfway, lassie.
I'm not gonna kill a boss, she is.
No, I'm saying he's halfway, boss. Captain.
No, I'm just saying out of character that I'm gonna make her kill a boss later.
Oh my god, I have snake venom.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you've got snake venom.
We could just have her poison everybody. And how much cyanide have you got? She poisons everyone, walks down to the gates and opens them. We walk in and clean
Cyanide we
everything
actually
out.
don't want to do. Snake venom would be to the Lord and Lady would be much, much better because it let me pull it up. The
But we
snake
want to like bulk poison the guards or something as well.
Give them
But-
all diarrhea.
Well, no. If the nobles get a snake venom, cobra venom, so 1 minute delay, an HT -3 to resist, inflicts 2d toxic damage, repeating hourly for 6 cycles. A victim who loses 1/3, half, or 2/3 HP has a -4, 2, 4, 6 DX also.
Poisoning them's great. I definitely think we should poison them. But there's still a lot of guards.
Well, the guards have to eat and poison their food or water.
I only have 2 cobra venoms and 3 cyanides. Plus my diarrhea poison, or the diarrhea poison that I made a couple nights ago.
Then
But you probably just got like 1 dose of that, right?
Yep. And it takes a while to brew this stuff.
seawater can give land people diarrhea pretty easily.
Trick them all into drinking some seawater.
I think we really just need to get the Lord and Lady. Whatever nobles are in there.
Presumably a lot of the guards would leave, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. That's good. What would happen if the Lord and Lady were to suddenly take ill and die with the guard situation?
Well, eventually they would stop being paid, so they'd leave, but I mean, they'd be really upset about not being paid, and I mean, when Lord Hiago died a couple years ago, they tripled the guard on his house. Besides, his son would continue paying the guards. For how long? He's very irresponsible.
If we give him, oh, so I'm not there.
Are there any outbuildings? I still feel like if we caused a fire elsewhere, distract most of the guards. She poisons the Lord and Lady, puts them out of action. While they poisoned, we send a team in to start robbing, deal with the guards that aren't distracted by the fire.
Steal the rest of the maiden. And the wife. What? You said all the valuables.
Yeah, we want everything. Everything we can carry. Presuming the Lord has a carriage or some sort on his grounds, a stable.
Oh yeah, I guess I should mention, yes, there is a stable house, like, off to the side of the manor.
Yeah, he must have got his own carriage, so
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
use that to get stuff out.
Horses and the whole shebang. Yeah, she'll like even draw you a little map of the grounds.
That's very nice.
So I guess the best way to do that would be to do this. We'll just do this. Did I get everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she starts drawing, and she's like, "Oh yeah, so the main house is like here." She draws up like a little representation of the main house. Yeah, and here's the door, front door, and yeah, the stables are like over here. And you know, the fence kind of goes around the whole thing. There's somebody's house here and somebody's house here. And you know, there's just the path, and there's probably like a big water fountain here with path going around it. And then the front gate. So that's kind of the layout. Actually, there's
Right to
probably
go.
a much bigger gate here. You know, and actually, now that I think about it, there's probably an alley behind the house with a small gate.
For the help.
Yeah, yeah. I just realized that is likely the case.
So we gotta
Maybe
get
if.
in.
Yeah, I think fire's probably not the best bet, and for her to just let us in and for us to go in and start killing and thieving.
Start loading everything onto a carriage in the stables.
So I just made these letters for nothing.
Oh no, but no, yeah, we should still do that. We should distract from the front. Lord and Lady are sick. I'm there distracting a couple of guards. We shall she, while people move in the back. Try and get a carriage from the stables to them big glass windows behind the gallery. Then start a fire in the stables. That'll distract some more guards. Me and Prince Now kill the guards we're talking to and head on in. Bish bash bosh, we rich and decursed.
Well, a quarter of the way to decursed.
And this guy is like some maniac. Apparently, we're reading lots of books. Maybe he knows where some of the other statues. So, like, you should sneak in the back with the crew that's being let in and try and interrogate him or something. Castana.
Oh, I'm asleep in the other room.
But I think that's what we should tell you to do. I'd be interested to know if Sanyo's got any ideas or suggestions as well.
Yup. Too bad he's sick.
Let's do it. Dewey, get him! Get him!
Get him!
Shall we poison these two?
Yeah, if you have to wake my butt up.
Alright, Castana, wakey, wakey. Grogs flips the maiden. She's going to poison the Lord and Lady and let us in this evening.
What variety? Instant death or bleh?
Blur. I want you to have a chat with them before they perish.
Hold up 2 vials out of my bag. There, cobra venom.
This good just in their food, or does a cobra need to bite them?
Just in there. Yeah, no, follow up. That's just as long as it's ingested, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
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 It might have to be put on a weapon, I don't know.
I think it's just as long as it's in them.
Yeah, I think you just put this in there and they get really
Yeah,
sick.
drinking cobra venom can't be good for you. It's probably got, like, there's the mucous membrane and shit that it can pass through as well.
Yeah. Pour that in there. It'll do it.
Alright, get your rest, girl. Big night.
We'll film you later. Lump.
You can do it. We'll be seeing ye.
It's all up to you, MK.
But yeah, it's just, I have 0 cobra venoms.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy
And
more
then-
of those.
And then, yeah, tell her to poison them too, like, as soon as she can. So, like, lunchtime.
It operates at 1 minute and then 1 hour every hour after that for 6 hours.
Ooh, maybe don't poison them at the same time. If you can get one of them and then wait a little bit and get the other, I think.
Well,
Just so they're not, like, eating the food and then immediately, we've been poisoned.
I always serve the Lord Reynolds his coffee when I get to work.
Poison him with a coffee immediately. And then, at lunchtime.
Okay. She says kind of sheepishly.
And then when me and the prince arrive at the front gates, that's when Grog here and a couple of others will be arriving at the back door, and you'll be letting them in.
Okay. I will keep listening for that.
Ever any guards on the back door here? Point at the one that she drew at the gate
There,
to the alley.
there's 2 at the alley gate, but there's no at the back door.
We need letting in through the alley gate. Grog and whoever's with him can deal with the 2 guards. But they need that door open. Think you can manage that? Maybe a late delivery that you're picking up?
Those guards will have the key. I don't go out back. I can't open or unlock that back gate.
But the guards can.
Well, yeah. How else?
Mm.
How else would they let people in?
So we're gonna have to jump the guards.
I either get the guards to open the gate and then kill them, or jump the fence and kill the guards and open the.
Preferably don't kill them before the poisonous drink. But if we can get in without killing them and get a key or keep it open, that'd be good.
Hmm.
Maybe a bribe could work.
I doubt you
Or
can
just good old
bribe them.
stabbings.
And yeah, she's actually gonna grab the 2 vials and then like stand up and chug her drink, and then like I gotta go, and yeah, she like runs off.
Off she goes.
So that plan's in motion,
Yep.
and you can't really stop it now.
Let's hope she goes through it. She best do if she wants to join this crew.
All right. So later that evening,
Yeah. Do we want to do this, or do we want to wait to do it next week?
let's just do it.
We want to just do it.
Yeah.
I would vote wait because a big combat would likely break out, I think, at some.
I think. Luke,
Okay.
I think Luke is correct. I think we should wait till next week.
And I'd like Sanyo's rapier by my side when it happens.
You mean his main gosh?
Oh, yeah. It's got a rapier as well, I'm pretty sure.
No. Yeah.
The main gosh is just like a side sword, isn't it? Like a dagger?
Yeah, it's just like a dagger. That's all he's been
Yeah,
using.
it's the offhand weapon.
And in his main hand, he's got a rapier, I'm pretty sure.
So this is gonna be an interesting catastrophe.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna go great. It's a multi-pronged attack. But I think we can.
There's poisoning, there's infiltration, there's arson.
Yeah,
Cool.
and actually, I can set up to be ready now that we have a solid plan on how we want to do that. So, yeah, I think we wait for next week to do the assault.
So sign off time.
So, I think it is time to sign off. Thank you, viewers, for watching episode 3 and episode 3.5, or part 2, more specifically. I am James. I was the GM today. And today we had Luke.
Oh, yar! I'm Captain Annabelle Bird. I'm gonna steal so much stuff.
All right, and then we had Tara.
Hey, I didn't get to use my poisons. I'm Costana. I'm sleepy.
You kind of did, though.
Kinda.
You knew enough to have them.
Yep.
Good thinking.
And then we had Z Warrior.
Hey, the warrior plane. Prince now this time. Look, next episode we're gonna get to poke some holes and get a new name.
The Hole Maker. And then lastly we had Everoth.
Hello, mateys. I be Grog, the maiden's man. Yar.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Like, wait, what?
His skills with a pegleg.
I'm kind
Everyone
of
knows.
disappointed.
Why?
Disappointed. Grog only got one of the maidens.
Oh, yeah, there should have been 3 maidens at that breakfast table at least.
Yeah, there really
I'm
should have.
I was thinking that either only one had the courage for it, or whenever one tried to do it, the next one saw it, took it out, and put hers in, and then it repeated.
2 of the maids got mysteriously poisoned yesterday evening.
Anyhow, thank you for watching. We are the
Wait.
Kobold Cafe. You can catch us on, of course, Twitch. We are the Kobold Cafe on Twitch. You can catch us on YouTube at the Kobold Cafe. We don't
You have to
have,
search that.
we don't have a fancy name yet because we need viewers like you to like and subscribe. So, Luke, you want to say the punch
Yep.
the bell thing?
No, don't.
No,
Do not.
no,
The bell's the worst.
No bell icon.
they don't like the bell. So, but
Um,
Do subscribe.
do subscribe though.
Do subscribe. And we are on Twitter. We are the Kobold Cafe. And I know we've got a couple more, don't we?
No, that was it. But I
That's
do
it.
want to say thing. I made a book. Buy my book.
Terror wrote a book.
I did a
Tara made
book.
You want to tell them the name of your book?
I will. It is called Another Online. All Hail the Queen. Search. I'll get a link on the website, but also you can just search that. It's available on Amazon via Kindle or paperback. It is
I think I retweeted also, so check the Twitter.
Yeah, it'll be on the Twitter. But yeah, it's about an NPC who used to be a human who is stuck in an MMO and shenanigans. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's good. I've been enjoying it.
All right. Well, you can catch us on Thursday. Not this week, I guess, because we're taking a... No, we are playing Star Trek.
No, we're
Tomorrow.
doing Star Trek. We're doing Dark Visions
Dark
tomorrow on
Visions
Monday.
tomorrow
Dark
instead
Visions
of Friday.
tomorrow. Right. And then... So tomorrow it'll be Dark Visions. Thursday it'll be Star Trek. Friday we will be playing Omega Illocution. You doing your thing Saturday, Tara, or?
I don't know. Well, we had stuff happening.
And then next Sunday there will be Windraker again, I'm sure.
I'm gonna steal so much stuff.
Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yar.